Hi kittens, I am so excited. As you know, it is another Thursday, so that means we have to talk a little beauty product. And for those, so sorry, I have like an eyelash that keeps playing with me. I'm so excited because next week I'm going to be traveling. So literally after we party, we say woohoo that it's 4th of July, we're on the roof decks, we're doing whatever. I will be taking a few hours, in the bit of a downtime, getting some things done, and then I am off to New Orleans because I will be at the Essence Music Festival, which I am super, super excited about. Now, with that being said, you guys know that before I travel, I've always liked talking about some of the products that are like of the moment that I'm super excited about and that you definitely have to know. So let's just go ahead and get started. So I am very, very excited about something that there were people who were kind of surprised when I was telling them that this is something that I use. I am all about that even if you don't need something for right now, you can kind of use it anyway. It's just a preventative method. These are neck pads. This is the Elizabeth Grant Collagen Neck Pad. I'm literally going to read, the directions on the back. Cleanse neck and decollete thoroughly. Remove wet collagen neck pad from sachet and place on neck and decollete area. Smooth the pad on the area, ensuring that there are no creases. Using light pressure, pat remaining emulsion into the collagen neck pad. Remove after 20 or 30 minutes or when drying. So this makes sure that you have a tight neck. Now I am going to be very, very honest. I've never had issues with having a loose neck, but I will say this: I wear a lot of jewelry. I wear a lot of chokers sometimes. There's always something going on here. And because of all like the TV stuff and everything else, I kind of feel like I should be making sure that my neck is everything that it's meant to be. So I have actually used this product, quite a bit. Elizabeth Grant, if you have been on my site even a few times, we talk about Elizabeth Grant a lot. This is something that I definitely say is a must. I do believe in preventative maintenance, and this is a great preventative maintenance. And you know what? If you're going to be spying at home anyway, and you're going to be doing your face and doing your hands and doing your feet, why not just go ahead and do your neck too? Nothing is worse than when you have the girl who has an amazingly made up face and a neck that might be a little questionable to say at best. So why not put this in your routine, or if you know somebody that definitely needs this, suggest this little guy. The next item is all of you know that I am an Avon brand ambassador. So as an Avon brand ambassador, I get to try out a lot of the products, I get to see things, and I even get to be in a lot of different things. It's funny on Twitter when I have the various Avon brand reps who I love, who are like, oh my god, we just saw you in this over here, or we love that you talked about this, or how do we get started doing this? So it's kind of cute, I really love it. Tons of products. So the other week we had the opportunity to talk with one of your makeup artists and to share like tons of beauty product with us and everything. And many of you know I love the makeup wipes. Obsessed with it. I love the Nugenix line. There are a number of different things I love, and I'm actually going to do like a little stretching here to get some product. So I apologize, but there are two things that are out from Avon that I am obsessing over right at the moment, in addition to my already growing obsessions. So Avon has some really cute colors, and I don't know if you can see this, but this color is called Pink Paparazzi. I am always looking for the perfect pink, and I will say one thing. With this particular, grouping of lipsticks and some other ones, and I'm not a very big lipstick person, but when I go in HSN, I actually layer my lipstick to a gloss. This lipstick is the perfect pink, and this is coming from someone who obviously has, this caramel tone. Love this pink. It's just a nice kissable look. Love it. And when it comes to cleaning my face, I am loving this clear pore thermal mask. So both of these are Avon products, and obviously once again reading, you wet the face, you squeeze your product into your fingertips, and then you gently rub and smooth this over into your whole face, leaving it on for 5 or 10 minutes, and then you rinse off with warm water. Now, because I am a Clarisonic addict, I would add to that, oh, well, why are you doing that? And when you're ready to take it off, just lightly put the Clarisonic on top of it, because I like the stimulation and I feel like it really gets into the pores. You don't have to do that totally. And then obviously, anytime I use a product, I always follow it up with a wipe. And obviously, it's an Avon wipe because I'm obsessed. So, loving this for the cleaning of the face. As part of their Clear Skin Professional line of Avon, and loving this for the perfect pink. I can't tell you how many times I take this. I even mix it, and I don't have it with me right now, but Dior Beauty Addict came out with a pink, and I love these two pinks together because it's like this matte, but then it's a little bit of a pop, and then I put it like a clear gloss, so it has that nice look to it. So on top of that, another series of product. I'm just gonna have to do the reach again. I'm sorry. Ole Henrikson sent me some amazing products. So what I'm loving about Ole Henrikson, Sugar Glow Face Scrub. I have been loving this product for a number of seasons, and I'm so glad to actually have it. I love, sugar is just very good for your skin. It's just a natural exfoliant, much like when you go out to the beach and you walk on the sand. It's a natural exfoliant. It smells yummy, such a necessity. Once again, with all the travels that I do, I love knowing that my skin always looks so fresh and so awake, even when I feel like I go to bed like right now. Another one is the Lupa Body Scrub. Sometimes with me, I love like deep skin conditioning, whatever. And I'm very much so into Turkish hammams, which have a very rough pad that they use in addition to water and hot and cold. And sometimes when you find a loofah for yourself, it's either too soft or too hard, and then you're like breaking skin, and that beats the whole purpose of everything. I love that this Ole Henrikson Lupa Body Scrub is a cooling scrub with mentholated jojoba beads, which smooths the skin. So this is amazing. Obviously if you're traveling and you're carrying everything that I carry on, I will take these products and squeeze it into another product or container and use that because of the whole, 3 fluid ounces. Or if you're checking your bag, who cares? Throw it under. But I'm not much of a checking the bag kind of girl. Finally, within the Ole Henrikson line is this Blue Black Berry Enzyme Mask, and this has aloe and lavender, which are 2 of my very, very favorite things. Love this because this is like this is the cocktail for my skin when after doing like long hours of appearances or doing TV for a long period, HSN will do 2 and 3 segments in a day. This soothes my face, and once again, I wipe it all off with the Avon makeup wipes. So amazing, love it. So I'll just put that in there. And then let's get really, really final. You all know that I am all about my feet, and I'm going to be very honest that there are 3 brands that I use a lot for my foot care. I use Avon because I love the lavender. I also use Better London. Better London's nail care line is ridiculously amazing. I love the wipes. I love the callus thing. Once again, I don't have calluses, but I do use the items to make sure that sometimes when you're in shoes that fit a little bit too tight from the photo shoot or whatever the reason is, that you did a little preventative because your feet are super, super important. But I am very excited. It came in this cute little package from Lush. I love Lush. This smelled up my entire bag, and for like 3 days I was trying to figure out like what is that smell? Is this like a perfume that I need to be wearing? What is it? Just my Lush. So Lush has everything in this cute little satchel. And unfortunately, it's a little dusty because it was like shaking around in my bag. But there is a Fair Trade foot lotion. This Fair Trade foot lotion is a nice coolant to put on top of your feet after everything that was put on it. And I love the fact that it has cocoa butter and spearmint and all these different things that really create a nice layer on your feet to make it soft. Ooh. There is also a little bath bomb foot guy in here, which that would be the reason why everything's a little dusty in this bag. And then this guy is the perfect little foot that you can scrub against your feet and let that get in there. And then we also have the Volcano foot mask. I love that you can put this on your feet. Once again, reading, blast away dead skin and freshen up your feet by slathering our enzymic papaya deodorizing tomato. For some people, this is an issue. Once again, not me. And stimulating cinnamon leaf oil mask all over your feet. Plaster onto clean, dry skin, wrap in cling film, put your feet up for 10 minutes, then scrub off. Why do I love this? I love this because I can take this whole packet with me when I travel, or even at home, whatever, use it, get some cling wrap, or plastic bags also work kind of very, tight bind, just wrap it around your feet. So if you're in the hotel room, ask for another one of the dry cleaning bags, put it on the foot, done. And you're able to have this nice like spa-like feeling. So it's like kind of the same thing that they do when you go to the spas, and they put all that stuff on your feet. But you can do it while you're watching your barber shows. That would be me because I do that a lot. So these are some of my of the moment must-have necessities. that I think are perfect for all of you. And thank you guys so much for listening, and keep coming up with your amazing, me speaking to the brands right now, amazing items that are perfect for travel situations. We're all traveling, whether we're doing it for work or whether we're doing it for pleasure, or things that we can give people that really do help them. It's the little luxuries that make the summer feel like it's amazing, make the winter a little bit more bearable. And of course, we will continue to keep sharing with you. And I will see you guys next week. Once again, if you are in New Orleans and going to the Essence Music Festival, I will be there next week at the My Black is Beautiful booth, which has a number of Procter & Gamble brands, and I will be styling people, and I can't wait to see you guys. So it's Kimmie from the Kitten Lounge, also your accessoriesexpert.com, and I will be talking to you guys soon. Thanks, guys.